Hello, my name is Asim C, and I'm doing this video reference for Jason Michael Hogan. On behalf of Jason Michael Hogan, I'll do some reading as well as some talking quickly, just to give you a little bit of background about myself and my relationship with Jason. I've known Jason for over 20 years, and we went to school, end of middle school and high school together, and we've remained in contact since then. Myself, I'm married for almost 13 years. I have 3 small kids, 9, 6, and 2. I've worked in the healthcare industry for over 10 years, where I managed several multi-specialty clinics as well as in hospitals. And I currently work for 3M in their Health Information Systems division as their Information Technology Project Manager. I have a Computer Information Systems degree, and I live in the Aurora area where I've grown up, and I've met Jason, and I'm a Colorado native. Again, I'll do some reading as well as some talking, so I appreciate it in advance. Thank you. In the many interactions that I've had and discussions I've had with Jason over the years, there's a few things that stick out most. I would say that he never blames anybody for where he is and how he got there. He always has an infectiously positive outlook on life and his strength and faith. And last but not least, he's always trying to improve himself and improve those around him. And I really feel like these are qualities of a man or woman or whomever that just cannot be taught, and you have to be born with. Jason was the most responsible out of our group of friends by far. He always maintained a job, got decent grades, and worked hard and never asked for anything, but was always willing to kind of help and bring others up around him. And one example of that is I didn't have a job, and Jason put in a good word at his work and got me a job there as well. So again, just one more example of him trying to improve the people around him while he's improving himself. Jason and I think we'd always try to talk straight to each other. If we weren't reaching our potential or something was going on, he would say what he had to say to me, and I, as a family would do, you try not to take it personal and see it as it was just out of love. And I tried to do the same thing for him over the years, and I think in hindsight, looking back and knowing that I was doing that, trying to, say things when I didn't feel like he was making the right decisions or hanging around the right people, he didn't take it personal, and he would respect me for that. We would respect each other for us kind of keeping it real, so to speak. Some of Jason's greatest attributes are, again, his greatest flaws. Jason would consistently try to give and please, in some cases to his own detriment. Jason knows this, and has known this for quite some time, that people take advantage of his kindness and use it for weakness and exploit his goodness for their gain. These are lessons that unfortunately he had to learn in a much harder way than some. Nevertheless, he has learned and has become and will continue to become the teacher for many of those who are susceptible to the being influenced and making a wrong turn. Jason, like all men and women on this planet, is flawed. Knowing with that, it would be agreed that all of us make mistakes, and some more severe than others, and some that you may get away with little or no consequence, and others that are highly consequential. My question is, had Jason did everything he was convicted of, is this enough to take the rest of his life? My answer, as a lot of people's has been, is no. Absolutely not. I trust Jason with my life, my family, knowing that he would always act in a loyal, honest, and dignified way. Jason is just not where he should be. I really feel like he's light and dark, and he's inspiration to those who need it most that are around him. He's a good man and has the potential, if given the opportunity, to be a great man in our society. However, I do think it'll be an epic mistake to continue to see such an amazing man with life's greatest attributes rot away unnecessarily. I'm not here to talk about law, for I'm no expert. I will say, though, through Jason's situation, there are opportunities to make some common sense judgments about the details of his case. In this case, I'd have to say there are too many inconsistencies to make such a determination about the fate of Jason's rest of days. And I would repeat, had Jason done everything that is said, is that amount of time that he's looking at serving really rehabilitation? In my opinion, it is not. At the very least, the time needs to be reconsidered, in addition to taking into consideration time served and what he has accomplished in the time he has had to reflect. I know Jason, and I know that no matter what the situation, he would never hurt another human being. So I would respectfully ask you to consider what awaits for Jason in the next months and the decisions, and based on all of the things, that are necessary to do your job: logical reasoning, facts, law, probability, common sense, and professionalism. You'll be proud and relieved you made the correct decision based on your thoughts, not the thoughts based on your predecessors, but your thoughts. Please accept this character reference as you decide the fate of an individual who will make you proud. In making the decision to give him a second chance at life, he most definitely deserves and earn, you will also be serving justice. I thank you for your consideration and the time that you're taking to review this character reference to someone who I consider my brother and who has the greatest potential. I just really feel that there are a lot of things that did not happen in this case, and it was unfortunate, the circumstances, between the representation to just inconsistencies of other things. I just really feel that there's a lot of question to be had here, and I just would hope that whoever's looking at this would be brave enough to kind of look through this with a fine-tooth comb and realize that this is just not a case. It's just not a number. It's not just another conviction. It's just not another, group of people or family members that are, trying to get their loved one home or get them off. This is a person's life. This is, the next somebody that could be making a difference to young children and shaping their lives and shaping their minds, and preventing someone else from doing maybe the same things that Jason has done. So again, I thank you for your consideration. If you need to contact me, my name again is Asim Cambrellin. My phone number is 303-887-4533. And take care. Thank you.